Hey, 7th grade warriors. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to register for 8th grade and pick your classes. We're going to do your course requests. Some items you're going to need are a course request card, and you need to be logged into your student myDSD account. Guardians, you can see what your students do in their account, but you are not able to make changes unless you're logged into theirs. You do not need to return your course request card. That is something that is a tool to help you put things in the computer. But by putting them in the computer, you will all be registered and your course request will be done for 8th grade. So first you're going to log in to your student myDSD account. Then first thing I want you to notice is your next school to attend. You're going to see one of 3 schools. You'll see it on your main page right here. You'll have one of 3 options because of the boundary changes with the new Horizon Junior High and the Sunset boundary changes. You could see one of 3 options. You could see West Point Junior High, Horizon Junior High, and Sunset Junior High. The school that is listed on your account today is the one you're going to register for. If you are waiting on a open enrollment permit and trying to attend a school out of your boundary, you need to still fill out the course request today anyway for the school that you are slotted to attend. If you get an open enrollment permit approved, then you will do that course request again later, but we want you to finish the one that you're slotted to go to, just in case you do end up attending that school. Okay, now that we have that settled, let's get started. You're going to go up to the academics tab up at the top. Then you're going to select course request. And this is where it's going to take you. Now, I want you all to remember that this is a request, and this is your opportunity to request classes that you would like to take. We build our schedule based on your requests, so there will be limited space next year in classes. Based on your request is how we build it. So if you change your mind later, there may not be a space. So this is your opportunity to request it. It is a request, however, we can't accommodate every single person. So putting everything on your list that you are willing to take can be so beneficial for your future schedule. You will notice that it automatically loaded your 8th grade required courses. These are your core requirements. So every 8th grader is going to take 8th grade English, 8th grade science, 8th grade math, U.S. history all year, health education, digital literacy, and PE. If you choose to take PE during the summer, make sure you remove that from your course requests today, because if you do not remove it, you will get it in your schedule. But if you don't take PE over the summer, then you'll need to make sure you get that placed back in with your counselor later. Some of you may have taken digital literacy in 7th grade. You can remove it if you have already taken it, but if you haven't taken it, you will still need to take it. If you want a different version of your core classes, like an honors class, or let's say you need an applied class. Applied classes, your counselor has to put in for you. So just leave regular classes in if you need an applied class and have an IEP. If you don't have an IEP, don't worry about that. But I'm going to first show you how to change your core class if you're interested in an honors class. That's when you could make a change to a core class at this time. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to show you how to change that on your list. So if you're interested in taking an honors class, you're going to first remove the class that you would like to change. So let's say you want to take honors science instead of regular science. So first you're going to click on the 3 dots next to science. Then you'll click remove course. Simple as that. Then you're going to click add course right above it. And then if you leave your category on all, then you can simply just type in the class that you're looking for under course. So we're going to type in Honors Science 8, and then we will select it and select add course. And when it goes in, you will notice that it will add it in column 1 and column 2 because it is a full year class. Now, speaking of column 1 and column 2, this does not mean semester 1 and semester 2. This is not like a specific when classes are and what periods. This is just a request currently. We're just looking for the right number of classes right now, but this is not like your schedule for next semester. This is just a request and a list, not a schedule. Okay, so because we need to have a certain amount, if you look at the top, there are some numbers. We need to reach this right numbers on each column. So we're going to add some in there. So let's add some electives in. So first you're going to click on add course next to any column that needs it. And then let's say we want to do a full year of band. So we're going to go leave category on all, search band 1 brass, and then we're going to add a full year of band. Okay, and then that will go into our schedule. So again, we're looking at the columns up here and we're looking at the numbers. Column 1, currently we have 7 of 8. Column 2, we have 6 of 8. And on our alternate columns, we don't have any, and we have 0 of 3. So it looks like we still need to add some stuff to column 1. So let's go add something. And let's say I'm excited to take civics. So let's add that in. So I select add course. Then I'm going to again keep my category at all, and I can type in the number next to the class on my course request card. So that was 4531. So I'm going to type that in and select civics and add that in. Now, if you look at your course request card, you can see the numbers right next to every class. That might be just a little faster as you're entering things in, but you can also type in the name, whichever way you would like. You should have a course request card. If you don't, while you're watching this, you can go to the West Point Junior High Counseling Center page, and there's also a link in this video so that you have access to that course request card. Okay, now that we have our first column filled to where we need it to be, we need to add some semester classes to column 2. We are going to go up and add courses at column 2. I'm going to look into some art. So you can select a category if you're trying to look for specific things. So maybe we want to look for an art class. We click the fine arts category and we look through and we're like, you know what? I didn't take art 1 this year. So I'm going to select art 1. And I also want to take theater. Since I took theater 1 in 7th grade and really enjoyed it, I'm going to look for theater 2. I can look under the theater category and select theater 2. Now that I go and look, it looks like I've got 8 of 8 and 8 of 8 in columns 1 and 2. But I still need to do alternative classes. Now, alternative classes are choices that you'll get if your first 2 column choices are full. Now, make sure your alternative choices are classes that you're willing to take because of schedule conflicts. You always end up with at least one. So make sure that they are classes that you are interested in. So let's go and add a few in here. Let's see, I want to add exploring health sciences. So I can take Intro to Health Sciences in 9th grade. Now we need 2 more. So I'm going to add debate and creative coding. And now once you have 8 of 8 in column 1 and 2 and 3 of 3 in alternatives, you're finished. You can verify your course request up at the right hand side. This step is not required, but I'm going to show you how to do it. It just helps show you if you did it correctly. So you could click verify course requests, that blue button up on the top right side. And then up on the left side, it'll show a green verification successful. If it doesn't say that, it'll give you some examples of what you need to fix. And just follow those instructions. And then we are all done. So we'd like you to show your parents what you've picked. You have some time to make some adjustments. So follow those deadlines closely so you know when you have the options to change them by. Great job, Warriors. We're so excited for next year. It's going to be a great year here at West Point Junior High.